I'm going to be building some page kits using the large kit that I had created for the Mini Kit Monday challenge for April. And I just thought it would be fun to just sit down and go through the different things that I have here in this kit and make some page kits from it. And so this is going to be a very casual video. I have my coffee here and I'm just going to kind of go through the different things in this kit and make it into maybe 3 or 4 different page kits. I wanted to start off though by showing y'all something that I have been playing with over the past couple of days. I found this video from, I'm trying to think of the video, shoot, my mind just went blank, but I will put it somewhere here on the screen when I go back and do the editing. But I found this video on button making and making flares, and I didn't even know that there was such a thing that you could buy a tool to do this. But when I watched that video, I decided that I would invest in the tool. The tool is a little bit pricey. It costs, I think, $230. But once you have that tool, you can make these little buttons, and it's fairly inexpensive to buy the extra parts. And so just kind of show y'all a couple here. I did this one with a little teacup. And I'm just amazed at how easy it is to do, and also how quick it is. And they look just like the ones you purchase in the store. And you know, I love putting these buttons or flares on my layouts, but a lot of times, you know, you can't find things that actually go with your layout. And sometimes I'll buy like a pack of flares and it'll have maybe 4 or 6 flares in a package. And there might be some that you don't even like use, so it's kind of a waste. So I love the idea of being able to create my own. I can, you know, print it out on my printer, or in this case what I did was I just took pieces of paper from the paper that I was using to create my layout, and I did some with that, like this little dog. And some of them were stickers, like this one here was actually an old sticker that I had that was a creative memory sticker from probably like 20 years ago. It's like a daffodil. I think that's what you call that flower. And so yeah, some of them turned out better than others. This is another sticker from Creative Memories that has like a little party hat, and it has like foiling on it. So really fun to play with it. This was one where I used some glitter paper and then I put a heart sticker on top. And so that kind of made like a shiny button. Now some of them didn't come out as well as I had hoped, and that's going to happen, I guess, as you learn, you know, what kind of things work and what don't. I had this little doggy tag with a bone, and I don't think this one turned out very well because it's not really centered on there. So that one is kind of, I think I could probably still use it by maybe putting it on a layout and then maybe putting something on top of that part to kind of cover that up. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun. So why I'm showing you this is, while I'm making the page kit, I thought I would look for things that I could use to turn into flares to add to these page kits. And real quick, let me just show you the button maker that I bought. This is the machine, and it's from American Button Maker. And it's really super easy to use. You just put the part on one side, one part on the other side. You flip it this way, pull the handle, flip it the other way, pull the handle, and it makes the button. So I'll do that probably once I figure out some things that I can use in this stuff that I have to make some buttons. We'll make some during this process of making the page kits. So I'm really excited to get this tool in my craft room, and I think it's going to be something I'm going to be using a lot because I love adding flares, but a lot of times I don't have the right flare to add to a project. And so yeah, it'll be really cool to be able to make custom flares for my scrapbook pages. I also wanted to mention that I'm going to be doing another giveaway soon, and one of the things I'm going to be giving away is some flares, so y'all stay tuned for that. Okay, so let me move these out the way and we'll just put them over there. Okay, so the Mini Kit Monday for April, we're using this mood board provided by Kathy as our inspiration. And so my paper that I used as the inspiration for my kit was this paper from, this is from Paige Evans Horizon. And so I'm definitely going to be doing a layout with this paper. And so I'm going to make a page kit based on this paper here. I'm also going to be doing a layout using this acetate sheet. that is from Maggie Holmes, and this is from the Shine collection. And I think that this is so cute, and I think it's going to be really fun to try to do something with this. And so I'm going to definitely be doing a page kit with each one of these papers. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at our photos that we have. And I might do 3 page kits. I might do 4. I do think I have enough to do 4 layouts here. And so I'm going to do one layout with this picture of my sister and her 3 kids. And these are really old pictures. These were taken back in, I think, 2002. And all my 2 nieces and my nephew are all in college. And so then I have these pictures of my niece on the swing. And so I think that's really cute. I have a picture of my nephew on the swings, and then here's a couple more swing pictures. Now, I already did a layout with my niece, Haley, on the swing, and this is just an extra picture I had. And then I have this picture of me and my sister. And this was a picture we took on the cruise ship last year when we went on a cruise. And I love the background of that picture, and I thought it would fit perfectly with the papers in this kit. Okay, so I'll probably maybe do this as a separate layout. I want to do this picture as a layout by itself. I think I'm going to do this picture by itself. I love this picture of my niece on the swing. I just think that's so cute. And then I think I'll do a layout with just a bunch of pictures of my niece and nephew. So I'll use, you know, some of these pictures as my 4th layout. So I think I'll do 4 page kits for this particular, you know, video. So let's go ahead and figure out what pictures we want to use with the 2 that I have. And I think really what I want to do here is I want to put this acetate on some white paper to kind of get an idea of what it'll look like. It's kind of hard to see it because it's plastic and see-through. Isn't that gorgeous? I just love that. That's just like amazing. I'm thinking that either this picture with my niece, I want to just use one picture because I love this as a background, and I don't want to cover too much of it up. So I think either this picture with my niece or this one. Oh, definitely this one. I think I'm going to do this picture with this acetate on the white background, and I just love that. So yeah, that's really cool. Okay, so for this one, I was thinking about either cutting this up or using it as a background. And I've kind of gone back and forth about what I would like to do with this. And I have this idea. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I want to try it. They have this, in Cricut Access, they have a cartridge called Edge to Edge. And you can print out all these overlays. So I was thinking about doing something with white cardstock and creating an overlay and putting it on top of this paper. And trying to see, you know, what that would look like. So I was thinking maybe I might use it as a background, and I might actually pull out the one from the project pad instead of using this one. And let me just show y'all here. I have this project pad from the Horizon collection. This is also Pink Paisley and Paige Evans, and that paper is also in here, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do, since this is a single-sided paper, I think I'm going to, if I'm going to use it as a background, I think I would just prefer to use this paper. And save this one. I still want to do something to where I cut this apart and try something with it. So, and one of the things that's interesting to me when you get the paper pads or project pads, you can kind of see the difference in the colors. The one that came from the project pad is just a little bit more muted in color than the one that came as a double-sided sheet. And that is one of the advantages of buying these double-sided papers, is that generally the colors are much more vibrant than what you get in a paper pad. And I think that that's because they're more expensive. So, okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and I will look at my Cricut, and I'll probably do a Cricut tutorial video as well to try to share with you how to create that kind of an overlay and add that to my Cricut series. Okay, so let's see. We're going to do this picture with here. So we need to do something, figure out something for this. Now, since this is going to be background that I want to be able to see a lot of the background, I might go ahead and use either this picture or this picture. And I think maybe I'll do this one. Yeah, I think I'll do this picture with this background. I think that's really cool. And I'll tone it down a lot by adding that white overlay. And I'll see if I can find a couple of pictures of the different overlays that they have in the edge-to-edge cartridge and Cricut. And I'll put them here on the screen so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. I haven't actually cut any out yet, so I can't show that to you. But that's kind of my idea for this layout, is to use an overlay on top of this busy, colorful background, and make a background and then do the layout from there. Okay, so we have this here. We have this one that's going to have the white background. All right, so let's go ahead and see what papers we could use for these other pictures. This was a piece that I had left over from my first layout, and then some cardstock that I had left over. And this cardstock came from the project pad. This is not really cardstock, it's more just a solid color paper. All right, we have this floral paper, and I think this paper is just gorgeous. I love this paper from Yagel. It's from the Little by Little collection, and I'm thinking possibly maybe to do something with my niece, because it's kind of a girly paper. It's florals, and it's got a lot of pink and aqua in it. And they had a stripe as well that I pulled into this kit. Let's see if I can find that in here. So I have these two papers that actually go together. This is a stripe also from the Yagel Little by Little collection. And I think if I put those two papers together, that would be super pretty. And so I think I'll do those two. And let's go ahead and see what we can find for this last one over here. Okay, so I have this paper that I pulled into this page kit just for the border strip, and I used it on my first layout. And I do have this like aqua color on the back. I also have this blue striped paper. I have this, it's kind of like a rainbow with hearts, rainbow colors with hearts. And on this side, there's this really pretty stripe. And then I have this purple paper, and on the other side here is this paper with all the squares. I have this floral, but I think this floral is just too sophisticated for these pictures of my niece and nephew on the swings. So although it's really pretty and I love the colors in it, I don't think that would really go. And on the back though is this really cute tone-on-tone pink paper with the plus signs. So I could possibly do something with the stripe paper or with that one. See, this one, I didn't pull the paper for this side. This is from the Joyful Day from Pink Fresh Studio. I actually pulled this paper for this blue, and I was looking at my pictures when I pulled this paper, and I think that would be really cute. So maybe I'll use this paper for this layout. And I possibly could put these two pictures with my, with this layout here. I'm not sure. I think, I kind of think I would rather just use one picture on that layout. Sometimes I like to do a layout with just one picture. I find it very easy to do those because you don't have to worry too much about picture placement. And there's a lot of room to show off the background papers and the embellishments. So I think I'm going to stick with one paper there, one picture there. This one, I probably won't use all of these pictures. So maybe I will just pick some of the pictures and not use them all. This picture here is quite blurry, so I may not use that one. But I do love these pictures of my niece and nephew on the swings. Okay, so I think it would be really cute to use this blue stripe paper. But what else would I do with this? Let's see. I don't think it goes with this paper with the plus signs. And I do love these little squares though. It'd be kind of cool to do something with hexagons. You know, I might do that. I could get out my hexagon punch and do some hexagons. That'd be really cute. It'd be really fun and playful because this is something with a lot of movement with them on the swings, that I could kind of do hexagons on this and use this blue paper as a background. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. I think that's going to be really cool. So I'll put that together, and that will be my 4th kit, right? Yes. Yes, that's the 4th one. Okay. So I have some extra paper here that I could possibly use as mats. Now I do have some paper here that I'm using as cut-aparts. So I have these 3 pieces that I'm just using as cut-aparts. And I love this paper from PaperCrafts Studio. This is also from the Joyful Day collection. And I did use a few of these on my first layout. And I just love how white this paper is. The background is a very vibrant white. And then these really colorful frames. So I'll probably use some of these on my layout as well. Okay, so let me think, what should I do next? I think maybe before I pick out embellishments, I can look at picking out paper for mats, and also looking at my title as far as like what thickers I want to use. And so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I went ahead and put a bunch of my embellishment packs and my thickers in this bin, because every time I pulled it out of the Irish scrapbooking case that I'm keeping this whole kit in, they were sliding everywhere, and I was having crafty lances. So I was having avalanches off the craft table. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at some of these. These 3 right here would be good for using for titles, for using to make titles. And so I could possibly bring some of these in. So let's go ahead and just get each one of the page kits here and see what we can do. Okay, so for this one, we're going to have this blue background, you know, some of these little squares with hexagons. And so let's see if we could pull anything from here. I really like this hip hip hooray. That's really cute. But I don't know if you would use that on a layout with kids swinging on the swings, or if that would be something for like a party. Always groovy. I believe in unicorns. Oh, this is really cute. Now and then. I could see using that on a layout where you had a picture, an older picture, and then a younger picture of somebody. Or, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. An older picture from a long time ago when they were younger, and a newer picture when they're older. Okay. Stay colorful. Oh, that's cute. Would that go? It might go. It's kind of a little bit of a light green. Most of the greens in this paper are much darker. So I'm not sure that I'll feel anything out of this one. Let's take a look at this one here. This is Let's Dance. I'm not really sure what collections these are from. They never put the collection names on the thickers, and sometimes it's hard to tell what collection they came from. Okay, I could do something like Good Times. That'd be really cute. Maybe I should get some wax paper. There's some wax paper here. So I'll go ahead and pull this off. Oh, that's interesting. There's like a little, I don't know where that came from, but I think it's just an extra piece that probably came out of something. So I'm just going to throw that away. It's sticking to my hand. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and pull off this Good Times. It's sticky. That'd be really cute. Okay. I'm kind of getting tired of being at home. I usually don't mind being at home by myself, but it's been a month, and I think the only person I've seen in this whole month has been my mom. I did go and get blood drawn yesterday, and when I went there, the only person I saw was the person that was drawing the blood, which was probably a good thing. There was nobody in the waiting room, and that was kind of interesting. So hope y'all are doing okay and staying safe and finding things to keep you occupied now that we've been having to stay at home. So I think that's going to be good. I like that. That's really cute. They have a lot of this bright green color in some of these papers, and so I'll be sure to pull in some of these papers to bring more of the green in, like this green here, and definitely this floral and maybe the stripe. So I'm going to try to bring in as much of that color as possible, and that will tie that title in with this layout. Okay. Let me go ahead and put that back in here. Alrighty, let's see. We have the title for this layout. I don't know if it would be good to just do it from start to finish, or I'll just do the title for each layout. But I think I'll just move along and do the title for the next one. Okay, so this is the one with my niece on the swing. And we have these here. What does this say? Treat yourself. That does not fit. Hello weekend, I believe in unicorns. Okay, I'm not sure that any of this is anything that I would put on this layout, although this hello is cute, and that would go. Okay, I'll think about that one. Let's see, what do we have on here? Yes, please, so lovely. Okay. And then let's look at this one. We haven't looked at this one yet. This is called Colorful, and I don't know what collection this is from, but it's got some really cute stuff on here. And this is like a navy blue, but this navy blue here, it's almost kind of black, but it is blue. I think it's blue. Kind of hard to say. I think it's a very, very dark blue. So yeah, that's a very, very dark blue. New day. Let's take this out. Let's see. We can lay it down on here. See, the blue is much, much brighter than the blue in this paper. I don't think any of that is going to go. I wonder what you would put with big. Good stuff, big stuff, I don't know. Live big. Big love. I guess you could use it with different things. This is kind of interesting. They have that one word big there. Okay. I don't think I'm feeling that for my title. Titles are kind of hard sometimes. If it's something doesn't kind of snap into your head, sometimes it's kind of hard to find something. But I really like this pink one that says love, so I think I'll pull that. I need to get another piece of wax paper though. So I have my wax paper in a drawer, and I have these, it's like sheets that came from Sam's Club. It's like a big pack of wax paper, so anytime I need wax paper, I just go ahead and pull some out of that drawer. And so I'll just get one for each one of these layouts that I have here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and pull out this. I wonder if I could do Hello Love as the title, if that would be kind of, I might could do that. I just think that this really matches really well with this paper. It's the perfect color. I wonder if I could do something like that, like maybe hello up here, and no, I don't like this with the paper. Even though the color matches, it just doesn't really go with the paper. Okay. Let's see what else we have on here. I think that's probably enough for now. Okay. One of the things that I could do for the title would be, let me look at this here. I have these stickers here, and depending, I think they would work, except for the green, and I don't know if I would have enough to spell out. And even the blue doesn't quite go either, so I'm going to say no to that. Okay, no to those stickers. It might be pretty to bring in something gold. So what about something like this? Or even this one. This is really pretty, and I haven't used this one yet. This one's called Simplicity, and it's a script font. That'd be really cool. I love the way that that looks with this floral. And so I think I'm going to do, I don't know what the title's going to be, or if I incorporate this chipboard and make it into the title, but I think I'm going to definitely use these as my title. Okay. On to the next. Okay, so then we have this layout with me and my sister, and we were on a cruise. And let's see what we have here. I really like the things on this particular chipboard. And I think that's really adorable, the hip hip hooray. I could use that in this layout because we were having fun on that cruise. It was like a party. So maybe I'll do that. I really like that. I think it goes really well with the colors in this collection kits that I have here. So we'll use that with this layout. And anything else from here? Let's see, what else could we use? Good times ahead, possibly. I think this was more towards the end of the cruise, though. I think it was probably the day before we disembarked. And so, let's see what we have on here. This is just so dark. I'm not really sure that it goes with this paper, so I'm going to skip that. But I do think I want to bring in something for a title. I think I'm just going to use this as an embellishment and not necessarily as a title. But since it has gold in it, maybe I'll do that and put this gold sticker with it. And that's really pretty. This is a more sophisticated font, and I think it goes much better with this picture than it did with the picture of my niece on the swing. And so I'm going to do that for my title. Okay. Next one here is this one with my sister. And this is kind of different because it has much brighter colors with these little polka dots. And so something here would be really cute if I could find something that would go as a title. And it's kind of interesting that this is on acetate, so you can kind of see what it'll look like on the background. This photo. Oh, choices, I don't know. Do I ever have problems with titles? I think that's one of the hardest things for me is titles. I have an easy time picking paper and picking embellishments, but trying to find something to make a title sometimes can be very difficult. And let's see, big, remember, this is kind of dark. It could work, but I don't know if I want to bring something that dark in. I really wish the good stuff was a different color. I could do, that'd be really cute. I could do say cheese. Let's see how that would look. It's really cute with this background for sure. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll do that as my title. Okay, let's see how hard is this going to be to pull off. I could just do it after. Yeah, that's going to take me a while. Maybe I'll just cut it. You know, I really don't like cutting into my embellishments or my thickers, but I think that's what I'm going to do. I got to get over this thing where I want everything to be perfect, so I'm just going to go for it. Look, I'm cutting it up. I'm still trying to get the courage to cut up my 12 by 12 sticker sheets, but I'm going to do it. I really want to take some of the border strips off of those sticker sheets and also some of the alphas. And so I definitely am going to start cutting things up. And yeah, it's kind of a challenge sometimes when you're a little bit of a perfectionist and you have a little bit of an OCD to do something like I just did and cut that off. But I did it, so that's good. Okay, so let's start from here. Since I have this one here, I'm going to go ahead and do the next thing, which maybe I will pick out something to make the flares with. Maybe that would be fun. I don't know if I'm going to sit here and pick out all the embellishments. I have all of these Y'all might get tired of watching this video. It might get really long. So I have all these ephemera and die packs, and I use these CD sleeves to store all my ephemera, and it keeps it protected and it keeps it all together and it doesn't fall out. I just fold over this little flap into the back of the over the manufacturer's cardboard here, and I usually keep the picture there so I kind of know what's in there. And sometimes I'll actually cut some stuff out of a paper pad. Like this one is a Chamel Little by Little. I cut some stuff out of a piece of paper and I just added it here into one of these envelopes or CD sleeves, so I can, you know, kind of know where it came from. And because sometimes if you have little pieces like this, it's hard to know what collection it's from. And I like to keep things in a collection until at least I've used up some of the paper and stickers and ephemera that go with it. And that way it makes it easier to find it in my craft room. Okay, so for this particular one here, I want to find some stuff to make flares with, and I also want to find some embellishments, I guess. I'm wondering if I really have too much to make the flares with. I could actually use some of these little circles. I started cutting this apart. This was one of the papers from the, I think this is from, what collection it's from. It's not from the Horizon collection. It's from another collection from Paige Evans, and I can't remember which one it is, but turn the page, maybe? Not sure because I cut it up. Now I don't have the strip at the bottom to tell me what it is, but I was going to put the label on there and I forgot. But I had cut out some of the little things here with a paper punch, and so I could definitely make some flares using these, and I think there was 4 of them. So let me see, where did the 4th one go? Here it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and make some flares, and that'd be fun to do. There's actually 5 of them. I don't think there's anything else in here to use to do the flares. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put that back in here. Oops. So I'm really having fun using this kit. I love all the colors. It's so colorful. Let's see what else we have in here. That we can, this is just some alphas and some frames. Okay, nothing there that we could use. And I did have some paper I was going to do some cut aparts, but I think that was all like strips, like words. Let's go back and look in this paper pad here and see if there is any pattern paper here that I could use to make some buttons. Nope, not really. I could bring in a sticker book and do some stickers. So I could do something there, but I'm not really loving that. I could do some from some sticker books. I did a few of these flares or buttons that I created, I did do with some sticker books. And I may actually have some stickers from Paige Evans. Let me see if I do. I'll be right back. Okay, okay, so I have some sticker books here. This is one from Paige Evans, but I don't know if these have anything from the collections that I'm working with here, because these colors seem much brighter. But let's just see if there's anything in here that we could use. These sticker books are so cute. I like to put these, and I'll just take a sticker off and put it on cardstock and then fussy cut it, because some of the stickers are very thin, but it's perfect for making buttons because the thinner, actually, it's better. It makes the button much nicer if you don't have a lot of bulky cardstock or something really heavy. The few that I made with a heavier pattern paper didn't come out as good as the ones that I used just printer paper. So here's some here we could see. Nope. Not feeling anything in this one. I did pull out another one though that was from Dear Lizzie. Let's see what's in this one here. And see if we can find anything in this one here. You do need something that's about 1 inch because the buttons that I have are all 1 inch. The button makers come in different sizes, so in order to do different size buttons, you have to buy a button maker machine for each size button that you're going to do. And so I just decided that I would get the 1 inch. But it does go up to really big ones. I guess they use them for making campaign buttons, and so they're like really, really big ones. But that would be way too big for a scrapbook page. So I don't need a button maker that makes 3-inch buttons. Okay, that's really cute with that hay. So we could possibly use some of the, I think we could use a few of the things from here. And then I have just found this one as well. This is one I was using the other day to make buttons, so maybe I'll make a couple from here as well. So let me just show y'all how easy it is to make the buttons, because I think that'd be something really fun to do. And okay. I'm really having fun doing this, making the page kits first, so I hope y'all enjoy this type of video. And it's kind of just, I feel like I'm kind of a little bit disorganized in this video, so hopefully y'all are getting something from it. If not, just to hang out and just have something to watch while you're scrapbooking. I do that quite a bit. I will turn on YouTube and just turn on different videos from people and just watch that while I'm doing scrapbook pages, because I think that's a lot of fun. Even if you're not watching, just listening to somebody else talk about crafting and scrapbooking and organizing or whatever. Okay, so let me go ahead, and I need to get my bits and pieces and also some printer paper, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move this over here. And we will... Okay, this is the pieces that it comes with that you can purchase, and they sell them at the same place. This is the American Button Maker, and I'll leave a link in the description below to that website if you're interested in checking that out. But you basically get, this is the front, and then these are backs if you want to make the solid back. And then they have, I don't even know what these are for yet because I haven't not used those, but I think it's for making buttons with a pen. I think this might be a pen. So you use these two pieces together, and the back of it would become a pin, and then somebody could pin it on their shirt. But I'm basically, those came with the machine. I'm basically using more of the ones with the flat back. You can also use these ones with the open back to put a magnet in, and I think it's kind of cool. Some of the things I didn't even know about. They did send me a, trying to think of what it's called. It's like a, shoot, what do you call this? It's like a necklace brooch maybe, and it's got like a thing where you can put a chain through it, and then you can make these little flares and then put magnets on the back of the flare, and then if you want to, you could wear this like a necklace and just change the little flares out and put different ones there. So I thought that was kind of cool. I'd never seen that before until I got this button maker, and so they did send me just one of those, but I guess you can buy more. But that's all I have of that. Okay, so what we need to make the button is we'll need the top, the bottom, and then this little piece right here. It's like a clear acetate or like a transparency, and that's what kind of covers the top of the button. Okay, so let's go ahead. Oh, and we also need this. This is a punch that punches 1 1/3. And so most craft punches that we get are like a 1-inch punch or a 1 1/4 inch or 1 1/2 inch. And so this is a special punch, the special size that you need for the button maker to make the paper the correct size. Okay, so what I like to do is I'll just go ahead and take just a piece of printer paper, and then we'll find a sticker or something. Where's this little thing? Oh, here. I want to start with these pieces right here, and I'm just going to get some glue and glue that on. Okay, so I'll start off with this little butterfly here, and I'm just going to glue that onto this white paper like that. Stickers are a little bit easier because you can just stick that sticker right onto the paper. But it's really a lot of fun making these buttons, and so I'm really happy with the machine. It's super easy to use, and I was kind of a little bit worried, but I did watch a couple of videos from different people, and they seemed like when they were using it that it was pretty easy to press down, And it really is. I don't have to stand up to do it, which is nice. A lot of times if you have punches that are really hard to punch, I have to stand up to do it, because that's why I like the Creative Memories tools and punches, because with Creative Memories, their punches cut like butter. Oh my God, they're so amazing. I just love Creative Memories, and I'm so excited that they have a new punch that just came out. It's the shape of a camera, and so I just ordered that, put an order in. And the other thing with Creative Memories right now is that they have a special right now. They just started, I guess, printing pictures, so doing like Photo Lab, and so they're giving away 25 prints with your order. So I thought that was really cool. So I was able to upload some pictures there, and I'm going to be getting that with my order. I don't know how good the quality is, but I'm excited to try it out. Okay. So what we're going to do now is this punch right here has the hole where you can see, so you can make sure you have it centered. And I'm just going to punch these out and hopefully get them in the middle. And just go ahead and punch each one of these. Sometimes you have to cut away some of the paper if it's not close enough to where you can get the punch in there to center it. But it's pretty easy to use. I find the punch works really good even with thicker paper. Let's just go ahead and do these two, and then we'll make some buttons. This is exciting. It's also, I think you can buy 1,000 of these button, like the different pieces as a set. So each one is a set. So 1,000, you can make 1,000 buttons, and I want to say it was $50 to make 1,000 buttons, which makes them about 5 cents a piece, which is pretty cool. And you can make them match your project. Use papers from whatever collection you're working with, or you can even design things on your computer and print them out. Put things with you know, names, like if I wanted to put a name on my layout, like my dog's name or something, I think that'd be really cute to customize it and print some stuff out, kind of personalized. Be pretty cool. Okay, so now that we have that punched out, we're going to go ahead and make some buttons here. I was thinking about doing a separate video on this, but then I thought, well, I'm so excited, I just wanted to share it with y'all, and I'm making this video to do this. And this only thing that's bad about the machine right now is it's got some grease or lubricant on there, and I keep getting that on my hand. And I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to wipe that off or what, but I'm sure eventually it will go away. I might go see if I can read the directions to see if it's okay for me to kind of clean this off and get rid of some of that, because it's very greasy. Okay, so what we do is you open it up like this, and then we're going to flip this around, and there's two sides. This side is the top of the button, and this side is the bottom of the button. And so we're going to put the top of the button in there with the top up like this. And then we're going to put the bottom of the button. And one thing you want to make sure is you don't want to make sure you only pull one of these, because I thought my button maker was broken, because I kept trying to pull the handle down and it wouldn't go. And then I finally realized I had 2 of these in there, and yeah, it was not good. Okay, so let's do this heart first. This is really cute. So you put your design on there, over there, and then you take one of these little clear plastic things and put that on top of your design. Then we're going to spin this like that and pull this down. And it's really easy. Look how easy that is. So then the button disappears. So if you notice when I swing it back around, my button's gone because now it's inside the machine. So I'm going to swing it all the way around that way and pull the handle again. And then when we pull it back this way, there's our button. Isn't that cool? I just think that's so cool. And just really amazing to me that it looks as good as it does. It's like something I purchased in the store, Now you notice that I have a white circle around this, but because these little images are 1 inch, and you don't really see it because the part that's white is actually underneath. It kind of crimps it around, and it kind of pushes the paper underneath when it puts this button together. And so you really don't see that white at all. And I just think that that is so adorable. Okay, so let's make a couple more. And okay, so we need one on that side and some plastic. And then we need one of these face up. And we're going to swing it that way. Swing it this way. Cute. Now we have a little, I guess it's a butterfly. This looks really cute. So we have that one. So let's go ahead. This one is kind of, I'm hoping I had it centered. It looks a little bit off, but okay. So we're going to get one of those, one of these. See how easy this is? I couldn't believe how easy it was to use this machine. It's just so much fun. And super excited about making some of these for my giveaway. And that's going to be really, really fun. Okay, and we have this one that came out cute too. It came out, it's a little bit off center, but still it's not that noticeable. Okay, so then we have this one. This way. Hope I'm not shaking the camera too bad. And really cute. Okay, let's do this last one here. It's really fun that you can take papers from your papers that you're using for your scrapbook layout and then use that to make embellishments. So I think it's really, really cool and so easy to use this. And they come out so cute. In the back, you know, it looks really finished. And not that you're going to see the back, but I'm just impressed by this machine. I think it's awesome. And when I watched a couple of the videos, I'll put links to the other ladies' videos in the description below. I think I watched 2 different videos, and they both said that you want to make sure if you get one of these that you get an American-made machine. There are quite a few machines out there that are cheaper than this one, but that you might have problems with it later down the road. And that also, if you get a machine that is manufactured in China, they will give you some of the parts to go with it. But then once you run out of pieces, then you go to buy pieces in the United States, then the ones that they have here won't fit in that machine. So I would definitely recommend getting this American button machine. And let's see, I touched that again and now I got greasy hand. Okay. But let me show y'all the model. I think it's right here. It's just called it's just called a button maker, I think is what it's called. I don't see the model number on here, but I think it's just a button maker model 100 is basically what this is. Okay, so let's just do one more with the sticker just because I wanted to make one more. And then we'll move on to doing something else. So I think it might be fun to make some more of these, and I can do it if I find that I need one when I'm making my scrapbook layout. I can always pull it back out and make another one. And let's see, what do we want to make? I think they have some really cute ones in here. Choices. I don't know. Let me just pick one. Too many choices. I think I'll go back to this and pull this one. There was one here that I thought was really cute. Where did it go? This one right here, this hay. I think that color would go perfectly with one of my layouts. So let's do that one. And with the sticker, even easier than with the cutout from the paper, because you just stick it down on there. And we're just going to cut this out. Okay, one more. Let's see. Goodness. Oh, I had this pushed down. I was like, it's not moving. It's not moving because I had that pushed down. Okay, so I don't know if I had this out of the frame, but this is the different pieces and parts. And this is the top part, and it's kind of like a dome shape. You put that in there. And we put our design, and we get one of these little plastic things to put on top. And then this is more like a flat piece at the back, and we just put that cup side up. And pull down, spin it around, pull it down again. Okay. No, look how cute. I love that. That is adorable. Hey. Okay, so let's go ahead and move this out of the way. And I think this was something that I just was super excited to share with you guys. So I hope y'all enjoyed seeing the button maker and seeing how it worked. And if you're interested in finding out more about this, I will definitely put links in the description below for the manufacturer's website, as well as the other two ladies' videos that I watched before I made the decision to go ahead and buy this. And so now we have our flare that we can add into our kit. All right, let's see, what else do we want to do before we wrap this up? So I wanted to mention that I do keep my page kits in like a plastic baggie, or sometimes I just use like a page protector. And so I have a couple of page protectors here. I'm just going to grab those, and that way I can kind of keep each page kit contained in this bigger kit. All right, so we have this one here, which is the one with my sister and her family. And I just wanted to kind of go through and see if there was anything else I wanted to add to this kit. And so I have here the Page Evan Horizons ephemera. I also have this one from Illustrated Faith. And also this is also from Illustrated Faith. I just thought the colors were really pretty. And so I have that. It's got some brads. And I have this, which is from Pink Paisley's Truly Grateful, and it's like little journaling spots. And this is the cut apart that came from one of the papers. And it's not the Horizon collection, it's another one, but I can't think of the name of it. And let's see. I probably could pull that though, because I have it right here. This is some of the other paper that came from, it's from the Whimsical collection, that's what it's from. And so I have a bunch of these that I can actually cut up and use in some of my layouts. Okay. I think I definitely want to put some of these there. And I don't know if it would be a good use of y'all's time to watch me cut stuff up, and so I'm kind of wondering what else I can do in this video while y'all are here. So let me think about it. I can try to pull some embellishments. Let's do that. Let me just pull out some embellishments for each one of these and kind of make my kit a little bit more final. And then I need to decide on which one of these I'm going to do for layout number 2. I think maybe I'll do this one for layout number 2. So let's go ahead and see what I can find on here. This is really cute. Wouldn't that be cute to put that behind? Doesn't have anything to do with this layout, but I just think that's funny. Okay, what else we got here? We got these flowers and this butterfly. Okay, butterflies, numbers, sunglasses. I don't think that goes. Okay, that's adorable. I don't think it goes with this layout, but I think it's funny. Oh, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to do that. Be here now. This is a frame with a, that's cute. Okay, what else we got in here? I don't think the wood grain really goes with this too well, so okay. Not much from there, although I really am tempted to use that giraffe. It's funny. We'll see. We'll see what else we pull, if that stays in there or not. Okay, we have these flowers from, this is from Paige Evans Horizon. Do y'all want flowers? I'm thinking not. No flowers. Okay, and we have some different word sayings. What about these journaling spots here? And I just made these buttons. Let's see if any of these buttons would go. That doesn't really, kind of goes, but there's not really a lot of that green. This would go really good with that other one that had the bright green in it. But I do have this one that's really cute. So I have, oh, you know what? This one with the rainbow heart would be really cute. I think I'll do that one. Let's do that one on this layout. Okay, see what else we can find. We have some different journaling. It's kind of a light green. And that's pretty. Apple, a pear. Okay. That's cute. Our story. I like that. Grateful. There's some things with pears on it. I think we're just going to go with that one thing there. Okay, I'm liking how this is coming out so far. All right, let's see what else we can pull. There's some really bright colors in this collection. And see if we have anything that would go. That's cute. Jesus is my jam. I like the camera. And I think it's really, I love these things from Illustrated Faith, and I've been wanting to do some Bible journaling. And I think even though a lot of these are faith-based, you can still use them. Like even this heart, you could just put something else on top of that. So, let's see. Cute, cute. Okay. That speech bubble is the same color as that giraffe. What else do we have in here? Some really interesting things in here, like some scissors. Remember those old cell phone? That's not a cell phone. That's like an old house phone that had the cord where you used to have to like sit next to the phone in order to make a phone call. Do y'all remember those? That one even has the rotary dial. You have to like dial like that. That's funny. Okay. I think we're good with that. I love that camera. I think that camera is really cute. I think it goes really good with these polka dots. So we're going to go with that. Alright, this is really more pastel-y, so I'm going to skip that collection altogether. That's the Chamel Little by Little. And this one is the Paige Evans Horizon. Now a lot of this actually has things that would go, so let's see. We have some moss, and that's really cute. This one is kind of a travel theme, so some of the stuff in here may not go. But you never know what you'll find. I like that. It's pretty. Road to Happiness. Doesn't really suit this layout. I like that, but it's not, it really doesn't go with the feel, the mood and feel of this layout that I'm kind of getting here with this different things that I'm pulling. Sometimes it's interesting to me how a layout will kind of change as you go along, because if you start pulling things, like I have this title that's kind of playful, then you know, kind of the embellishments that you pull from there are the same. So kind of go with the same mood and feel. At least that's what I try to do a lot of times. See, like this butterfly is cute, but it's very elegant looking, and so it doesn't really go with the mood of this layout. It might have gone with there before I picked all this other stuff. It might have went, but now it doesn't. Okay, that's cute. A little tag that's pink. Okay. And then here is the cut aparts from that paper that I cut up. Let's see what we have in here, if anything. Believe it and you will achieve it. Okay. Not feeling any of that, so. Okay, let's see what else. So I think that's a good start. I am not sure about the giraffe, but it sure is cute. Okay, so we'll just go with that for now, and then I will move to another one. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and put this into one of these page protectors here to kind of keep it together. So this is going to be my layout I'm going to work with this week, and I'll have this video posted sometime on Monday, which is, I think it's at the 20th. I can't remember the exact date, but it'll be the Monday coming up. And I also have some cut aparts here, and also this chipboard that I could use, and some sticker sheets. So I should probably look at these as well, just to make sure that I use up some of this too. And I think I would like to use this fringe. I've been wanting to use that on a layout, and I pulled it on a bunch of different layouts, and I still haven't used it yet. And that might be really cute on this layout with my sister and her kids. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put this in this kit. Colors just match so well, and I think that would be really cute. Okay, so I think I'm also going to get this one here, which says happiness. And do we want the bird? We could use the bird instead of the giraffe. If I decide the giraffe is kind of too juvenile, I would love that bird. I could put that bird there. Okay, so that's what I'm going to go with here with this kit. It's really cute and colorful. And I also have some other things here, some other embellishments that I could pull in as I'm making this page. But I thought it would be kind of cool to have at least some page kit kind of pulled together, so that I would have a starter to work on for each one of my layouts. So that's going to be layout number 2. I've already done layout number 1, and I have it here somewhere. I could show it to y'all. So here is layout number 1, and this was the layout that I did with my niece Haley, and she was on the swings just hanging out, so the title is just hanging out. And I have a process video for this one. If you would like to see that, I will leave a link in the description below to this video. And so that's my first layout. So my second layout will be this one with this acetate sheet and the picture of my sister and her kids. And let's see what else we have here. Okay, this next one is going to be this picture of me and my sister on the cruise. And this is a travel kind of thing, so I could maybe use some of the stuff from the Paige Evans Horizon collection that has more of a travel theme. So let's see what we can pull out here that would work. A little suitcase. It's cute. Okay, let's see what else. The globe. No, maybe. No. No, maybe no. Nope. Suitcase. Adventure awaits. No. Okay. I don't know. I just go with, I'll put something down and then if I decide to keep it in there, I will. If I decide not to, then I take it out. It's just a matter of finding things that you think will fit your layout. And I love all these little suitcases, so I could do that there. And, no, don't like that. Don't like that. Okay, so the only thing I'm going to pull from there are these little suitcases, which is okay. Sometimes, you know, you just got to pull things that you think will kind of suit your layout. So that's what I do. I'm just going to go through, and I like having my ephemera and my die cuts in little packs like this because I like being able to just throw it on the layout and see if it would work or not. And I love this. This would have been good to put behind, but I'm not sure Grateful would work with this layout. But this one definitely for sure together. That's really cute. So I definitely would put that one there. Sometimes I'm okay with covering up a word, but this is a really pretty foil on there, and I think I would use that eventually. So I'm okay with keeping that and not using it. So let's see. What else do we have here? Not much else. That does not go. It's kind of interesting. It's like a really light green. It's just not going with anything there. Okay. So we have that. But although I'm thinking that maybe I might pull out this, there was something in here that I keep seeing over and over again. I think I want to use that on a different layout. So I'm going to pull that out. And we're going to put all this back in here. But I do like having my ephemera stored this way. I've actually started putting it into putting some ephemera die cuts into a composition notebook like Janet does at RTS Scrapbooking. And I'm not sure I'm going to like it that way. I do think it's easier because you can flip through it and really see what you have. But then it makes it a little bit harder because if you want to try it out on your layout, you have to pull it out of the book. So I'm not sure at this point if I'm going to like doing it that way, but you know, it's good to try new things. So let's see what else we have. Flowers might be really good. Let's try some flowers on this layout. Now, I am going to have a white overlay, and I don't think that these flowers with the white borders would work really well. These would probably work better if I was just going to put it on top of a busy background. So I don't think I'm going to use any of these. But maybe the ones here that have no white border might work. And there's so many small ones here. I think that would be really pretty though, to have some of these flowers on here. But I'm not feeling these flowers. So I think we won't put them on the layout. And then I got a couple of these that need to go back in there. Okay. Okay, I'm having a really hard time trying to figure out what to do with the embellishments here. Okay, so that's what we have so far. I do have some other, here's some chipboard here. Let's look at this. I have this chipboard. I have a camera. And what else do we have? Okay, I'm trying to get this into the camera here. And I just realized that I have all of this space that I could be using. And I'm not. So I apologize for not paying more attention to what's actually in the camera view. And hopefully I haven't been cutting out too much of what I've been sharing with you. Okay, let's see. I'm just not sure any of that would go. But I do have the sticker sheet that came with this collection. So let's see what this has on it. And this has got some really cute things. So maybe what I might do is I might just take this whole sticker sheet and put it with this page kit. And that way I will have different embellishments that I could pull from as I am building, because this is actually a cruise picture and most of the stickers here are travel themed stickers, and so I think I would just pull that whole sticker sheet and put it with this. And the more I look at this, the more I'm not sure I'm liking this together unless I was to tuck it behind. But I think I'm going to leave that out. I don't like it enough to leave it there, so I think I'm good with that. I also really like this Picture Perfect, and I think I'm going to cut this apart. It's almost like perforated. It is perforated, but I don't think I'm going to tear it. Maybe I'll just cut it with my scissors. I just want that one there that says Picture Perfect. Okay. I think I'm getting close to finishing this up. All right, I like that with that. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. I also have these 2 sticker sheets here as well. And this one's got some really cute stuff on it. Oh, overwhelmed. Y'all ever get like that? I'm just getting a little bit overwhelmed with too many choices and too much stuff. I really do like these flowers though. And this has a white border, but it's much smaller white border, and I love the color of that with all this other stuff over here. I think it matches really well. So I really do like that. And there's some really cute stuff on this sticker sheet. They have a couple of birds and then also a cell phone. It's kind of cute. A little drink. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and pull this and this one here, because we were drinking. I don't think I had my drink there. My sister has got hers. We were having drinks on the cruise up there by the lounge, and so I think that would really be cute. So I'm just going to do that. So that'll be good for now, and then I can always add more later. So that will be this page kit. Let me go ahead and put this into one of these page protectors here. And I also have my stickers here that I'm going to be using for my title. And maybe I'll also put some paper to map my pictures. I might go back and do that later. Okay, so that's that layout. Alrighty, then we have okay. So here's the one with my niece on the swing, and this is kind of the colors. This is the stickers I'm going to be using, and I was thinking that this might go with this layout. And I do think that the You Amaze Me would. Maybe. And maybe not. That yellow is super, super bright. I'm not sure that it's really matching the mood and feel of this layout. So I think we're not going to put that there. So I've really been struggling this week with some health issues, and I had thought I had shingles, maybe had shingles possibly, but it turned out that I just had a very severe reaction, allergic reaction to something, and ended up with this really horrible rash on my hand, and it's kind of gone away because I was washing my hands a lot, and I started using this new soap from Bath and Body Works. It was a scent that I had never used before. And I got this horrible rash all over my arm. My arm swelled up, and yeah, it was really bad. But I still having some sinus and I getting a little bit of a headache here. I'm hoping that I am not going super slow like I feel like I feel like I'm going in slow motion, but I really want to get these page kits done, and I just yeah, kind of struggling a little bit here, but I think I'm just going to put this whole brad set with this layout and that'll be good. And then I really like this pink butterfly, or maybe this blue one. Which one would go better? I think the pink butterfly and maybe the flowers. Let's see. That's exactly the same, isn't it? No, it's different colors. Okay. I like that one. So I might use one of these flares or both of these flares. I think that'd be really pretty. Okay, we have this for the title. So what would go with this layout? Now I do have a bunch of Chanel stuff here. So let's look at the Chanel collection because we haven't done that yet. And see what we have in here. I did cut out a bunch of these cameras from one of the papers that they had. And then I have these cut aparts. So I could possibly use a camera, maybe a pink camera. That'd be cool. So I had pink and then aqua cameras there. So let's see what's in here. Now this is a baby collection, but it does have some really cute things. And I think it would still go with my niece's layout with her on the swing. Make your life a work of art. That's cute. Think big. I don't think that would work. And then I have some of these little animals that I cut out. This is a little bunny. That's so cute. I have the little bunny peeking out. Live a little. For the camera. Here is a lion. Journaling spots. Some stars. My friend. Okay, so most of these are just squares. Let's see what else. I really like this one, Think Big, but it doesn't really go with this layout. I like this frame. Yeah, I think the only thing I'm going to keep is the bunny and this Make Your Life a Work of Art and the little camera. And since I got the pink bunny, maybe I should get a different color camera here. We have green. Green, or we could do yellow. Maybe I'll just put one of each color, and I'll just do that. Okay. Let's see what else we have here that would go with this layout. Have these journaling spots here, and a lot of these have more muted colors, so this might actually work better with this layout than it would have with some of the other layouts I had. Okay. Together, happy note. That's cute. Love, adore, wonder, grateful. Maybe not so much. Okay, well, you never know what you're going to find. That's why it's always good to look. Okay, let's see what's in here. We have, that's so cute. I love all these little animals, but I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if, I don't know. I don't know what I wonder. Sometimes I just wonder why, you know, it seems like there's so many good things, but then it's hard to find a layout that it goes on. So, yeah. I think maybe one of the things I'd like to do in the future is to start a layout using the ephemera pack, because I think it might be easier to find paper to go with embellishments than it would be the other way around. But I'm going to have to give that a try maybe and do it a different way. Instead of starting with the papers, maybe start with the embellishments and see how that would work. I like this too. That's really cute. Too many good things. Okay. Oh, what a day. Fabulous. So many cute things in here. Dream big. sometimes I love things that have words on them, but sometimes I think that if it has words, see, like this tag has words, it limits what you can use it for, because thank you, thank you, thank you, I mean, that wouldn't really go in this layout at all. And so I might use that on here though. Take note. Do what makes your soul happy. Believe and you will achieve it. So yeah, I think it does kind of limit sometimes what you can use it on. And that makes it a little bit more challenging to try to use up some of your embellishments. Okay. I think that's also why a lot of times people will buy a collection and then buy things to go with it, like all the ephemera and the stickers, because it is a little bit easier to use things when all of the colors match and the theme of that matches your scrapbook layout. But when you have something where the theme doesn't match and the colors, you know, kind of go, but it doesn't really go with your layout, then it makes it a little bit more challenging, I think. Okay, party hats. That's cute. I don't think pencils and things go with this layout though. But lots of really cute things in here. I love this hello. That's really cute. Okay. Sunglasses, the sun. Coffee cups and umbrellas. And a typewriter. Got some really cute things in there. I'm gonna have to find a layout to use these, this little pencil and pen. Okay, I like that so far. I think that's really cute. I might actually put that party hat on that bunny. I think that looks funny. It's cute though. Okay, what else we got in here? Just a bunch of stuff. Well, I guess I think I have one more layout that I could try to pull some stuff for. I feel like I'm running out of things to say. This is kind of a different video from ones that I usually do. And so I'm not really sure what to talk about here. But I'm hoping that y'all are finding something useful in the video. I don't know. I think the last time I did a page kit video, I got a couple of dislikes, and so I'm not exactly sure if people disliked my kit or they disliked how I did the video. I'm not exactly sure. So it would be nice if when people dislike your video, they could tell you why. So it would kind of help me to understand what I could do differently. But I'm not exactly sure sometimes why people give a dislike to a video, if maybe they don't like your layout, or you know, they don't like something else about the video. It's kind of, you know, hard to know, but I think there's always room for improvement. I could probably do a lot of things differently, but sometimes you just kind of have to do things as you do them and try to figure out what works. I'm pretty new to doing videos on YouTube. I think I started in July of last year, and I've made a little bit over 100 videos, and trying to figure out what things work and what things don't. And I really admire all those ladies out there that do crafting and scrapbooking, and then they actually scrapbook or do things and talk, because I find that kind of hard. You know, I kind of need to have my mind engaged when I'm trying to do something, and so it does make it a little bit more difficult to talk and do that at the same time, especially if I'm trying to talk about something other than what I'm doing. I find that more challenging, and I just sometimes find that there's nothing to say if I'm, you know, just trying to pull embellishments off of a sheet. I'm not really sure what all I can share with you, and so I'm hoping that y'all are finding some value in this video. You can let me know if you think this is a type of video y'all want to see or not. Okay, so I'm getting to the point now where I probably need to just do the last one and kind of end this, and then as I do each layout, I can always go back and pull in more things. I'm just getting a little bit tired, and I think I'm rambling quite a bit. So, okay, let me go ahead and put this into a page protector. Y'all would probably laugh because so y'all would probably think it's funny, but a lot of times when I'm making videos and I'm talking, I have to keep starting over. I have a lot of bloopers. I think Janet at one time did some things in her videos where she shared all her bloopers, and I probably could do hours of bloopers that I have on my videos. So this kind of a video where you're just chatting and sharing something like this is kind of difficult. Yeah. It'd be kind of hard to cut any of it out and not, you know, have all this rambling in there, but okay. All right. I'm going to include a little video clip of my two dogs at the end of this, so if y'all want to stick around to the end, y'all can fast forward through this part too if you're not interested. We're almost done though. I got one more here, and this one, I did see something that was lime green that I wanted to pull out, and I think it was this little thing right here, and I'm not sure if it goes or not actually, but I'll just put it there for now. Let's see what else we have here that could go on this layout. And this is the one with my, it's going to have all these triangles, or not triangles, hexagons. And so I'm probably going to want to keep the embellishments fairly simple. Let's look and see what we have here with this. If there's anything that just jumps out at me. I really like this. I like this. It really does go with the look and feel of this layout. So I'm going to pull out these two butterflies and this little flower. Let's see what else we have. I don't think cactuses would go, or peace sign. There's more cactuses. I'm not sure what that is. Some kind of a cat or tiger or something. Oh, this is one of the things I really wanted. I want to put that on there. I don't think I have gold in this layout, and this is my title, but it would be really pretty to put gold on here, and I do have some gold washi tape, so I think I'll put that in there. Let's see what else. I think that's going to be pretty much it for this one. Okay. I had these really big wood veneer pieces I was going to try to use on one of my layouts. And I don't know that it goes unless I painted it, but it might be really cool to put that on one of my layouts. And then I had this one which has happy thoughts, and I don't think that goes with this layout either. I'm wondering if I could use this on this layout. I think I might put that with this one. It kind of suits that layout a little bit better. Okay. So I'm liking this. I love this pop of bright green. I think that's really cool. And so let's go ahead and see if there's anything in here we could pull out that might work. I like that one. Dream big. Take note. Enjoy the moment. I don't like the colors of that with it. Okay. So I think we're good with that one. What else? Okay, maybe see if there's anything in here. I really love the images in this Illustrated Day collection. I think they have some really cute things in here, like these scissors. That'd be really cute to put on a layout with a haircut. I guess they're pretty big scissors, but still it'd be kind of cute. Let's see what else we got here. Got a bicycle, some more flowers, typewriter, scooter, a little speech bubble. Let's see, anything else? I like these speech bubbles. And I know this one says pray, but I could probably cover that up, but I'm not sure if the color really goes. Let's see. I'll look at my other papers here and see if that would actually go or not. I don't know that I really like that one with it, but I do like the red and the pink one there. I like to do things in threes though sometimes, so it would have been nice to have a third one, but maybe I could find one somewhere else. Okay, I also have this stuff here. And that's really cute. And it goes really good. And we have some, it's a pop of orange, not quite the same color orange there. Another green, but that one doesn't really go. Okay. I think I'm probably good with that. Now I'm going to be doing hexagons on this layout, but I think I want to bring in some washi tape. So let's look at the washi tape here and see. Be really cool. I think maybe I might bring in this gold stripe. That's really cute. I don't know how I'm going to incorporate that in there, but maybe even put it on some of the hexagons would be kind of cool. I also think, well, I've done a page before where I used hexagons and I did some of them where I glued it on the paper and then I popped some up, and that would be really cool. I think it would be kind of fun to add some gold to this layout. And so yeah, I think I might do that. I also have this gold paper clip that's like the shape of a butterfly that would be really cute. And I do have some flare buttons over here. And this one may actually work better. It doesn't go with that one. I'm not really sure if it goes with this either. And then I also have these here. Oh, this is the one I want. I want that flare button for this kit. And then I have these left over. Okay. So I like that. That is a really cute, fun vibe going on there. So I think I will stick with that. And I have, oh, these gold letters don't go with this. Let's see. These scripty fonts goes with this kit. And then the gold letters, these gold letters go with this kit. Okay. Make sure I keep all this straight. Okay, I think we're good. So we have, let me go ahead and put this into a page protector. And that's all I have for this video. So I hope y'all enjoyed hanging out with me today. And look for my layout that's going to be coming up on Monday. And I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. And if you did and you want to see more videos like this, please leave me a like and maybe a comment. And if you've not subscribed yet and you want to see more videos, please subscribe. I'd love to have you join my channel. And I'm just really excited about doing this Mini Kit Monday challenge. So that's all I have for you guys today. And y'all stick around if you want to see the little video clip of my two dogs. And I guess I will see you next time. Bye now. Hey girls. What y'all doing? Does Mama got something? Would y'all like a snack? I've got some cheese. You want cheese? Yeah. Okay, I got cheddar cheese or I got Gouda cheese. Which one you want? Cheddar? Gouda. Okay, you want the Gouda cheese. You want the good stuff. Is that what you want? Can you sit? Lilybell, sit. Good girl. Down. Good job, Lilybell. Bella. Good girl. Okay, let me get you a piece of cheese. Hold on a second, okay? Let's see. How am I going to do this? Okay. Bella first. All right. Here's one for you, Lilybell. Okay, y'all back up, babies. I need y'all to stay back there, okay? We're gonna get more. Bella, can you speak? Bella, speak. Bella, Bella, speak. Oh, okay. She doesn't want to talk today. Okay. Lilybell, down. Good girl. Lilybell, sit. Good job. Lilybell, down. Lilybell, sit. She's so smart. Okay, I ran out of Gouda cheese. Would you like a cheddar cheese? I have a cheese stick. And it's like, I think it's Colby Jack cheese. You think that would be okay, Bella? Would you like some Colby Jack cheese? Yeah? Okay, one for each. Can you down? Down. Good job, Lilybell. Bella, speak. Good job. Okay. That's all we got. Good job. Was it good? Yeah? Okay, well that's all the snacks we get today. I'm glad y'all enjoyed your cheese. Can you say hi to the YouTube people? Say hi. Say whoop whoop. Bella, can you talk? Bella, can you talk? No, not today. Okay, well I'll say bye for you. Bye everyone. See y'all next time.